bit high today, the camera, but I can't seem to get the magic arm to work, so it'll just have to do. So how are you doing today? I'm just going to hang on a bit to see if anybody jumps on. It's another Monday. Okay, hi guys. How's it going, everybody? Happy Monday to you. My name's Suzy Belcher, and I just wanted to ask you a quick question. How do you set up your week? How is it that you set up your week to start off on a positive mindset? And how is it that you set your mind right so that it can move forward positively? I know that a number of us here have had some not very good news, and I just wanted to question what it is that you all do in the morning to set your day up. For me, we had a challenge last week, which was to get up 30 minutes earlier in the morning. And it's working out really well for me, because what I'm doing is I'm sitting and I'm meditating, and I am, I'm visualizing exactly how I want my day to go. And, I think that's a really great way to start your day. I think, by positive mindset and setting your intention is a really amazing way to set up the day. And, I definitely find that if I do that, I walk out and I know that, today is set. My intentions are set. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be able to smash it in my business. I'm going to be able to create new leads. I'm going to be able to, connect with other people. And, so it's really important for me that I start my day by meditating and just sitting and absorbing and, just visualizing what I want to happen for that day. The second point, the thing that I do is I build a to-do list. So I sit down, and it takes me 5 minutes every morning, because I usually do it at night as well, but I just go through it in the morning, and I set out what I'm going to do that day. And that then gives me a focus on what I am to accomplish that day. And if I don't have that, I lose so much time. It's one of those things where people always say, "Oh, I don't have any time, and I've got none of this." We all have the same amount of time, and I keep saying this to everybody because it's always such a, such an excuse. And the thing is we all have exactly the same time. So, is it actually the management of our time that we run out of? So there's a question, and I think by building to-do lists and things like that, I think we're able to just set out our day and plan it and make sure that we get through everything that we've put on that list. The third thing that I think is really important, especially in this really, really hectic, very crazy world that we live in, is to have some personal time. Have your own personal time where you can just go and sit and reflect and just breathe and just refocus, because we get so consumed by having to do this and having to do that and having to get to this meeting and that meeting, that we actually lose focus of ourselves. And when we lose focus of ourselves, everything else goes. The fourth point that I try and do, and this is really important for me, is setting my worthiness. So decide that I am worthy of doing this today. Decide that that I absolutely can do this, and I can go out and I can speak to people, and I can actually just just know that I can do it. I am worthy. And self-worth for me is a huge thing, and I work on it every single day. And you know what? Facebook Live is a huge way of getting over my self-consciousness, and it's and this is why I do it on a regular basis. It gives me more confidence. It gives me it just gives me a sense of worth. It gives me a sense that maybe I'm helping one person today, and if I'm helping one person today, that's all that I care about. That's all that really matters. that I can give value to somebody that may need it more than me. So self-worth is a huge thing. Make the decision that you are worthy. Make that decision, because once you've made the decision, everything else is quite easy. And the fifth point is learn to see things through the emotion and the eyes of other people. Often people reach out and they, they're reaching out and asking for assistance, or they're asking for help, but they can't really say it, and they are, calling but not really saying it. And so just learn to see things, learn to listen, learn to really, really listen, and see things through the emotion of other people. I knew instantly this morning that there was something wrong with a friend of mine, and and after we had a bit of a session, I spoke with her, and yeah, I was right, because you can see if people are in pain, you can absolutely see that that they need you there, and it's really important because it lifts people. It makes people think that, well, you do care, but it makes them understand that you're there for them, and hopefully they are there for you when you're in the same situation. So I hope this has been helpful. It's Monday, so I'm a bit off key, and we've had a bit of a week here, just trying to regroup and refocus. And this is why it was really important for me today to speak about this and to set up your day. You know how sometimes you go through these periods where you're on edge and you've got butterflies in your stomach and you can't quite figure out what's going on, and your energy is shifting, and it just isn't working. And I've been feeling, it's really weird because I've been feeling like that for about 2 weeks now, and this really will help with being able to for you to acknowledge that maybe you're feeling off kilter, and B, to be able to set up yourself so that maybe you're not feeling like that. So the 5 points again are: set your intention every day. So whether it's through meditation, or whether it's through listening to calming music, or whether it's going to gym, set your intention every single day. Build your to-do list every morning when you get up. Do a to-do list so that you can prioritize exactly what is important to you and what's not. Get yourself some quiet time. Point number 3, really, really important. Even if you just go into a room, for 5 minutes, and just regroup and refocus through the day. Point number 4 is decide that you are worthy. And point number 5 is learn to see things through the emotion of other people. Because body language is everything, and we can absolutely read when people are not, they're not as they should be. So I really hope this has been helpful, guys. I would love for you to comment on anything. I've got people from Australia, people from England, which is really fantastic. And thank you for joining me. It's obviously a good time to reach you all, so I must make a point of that. I will be doing a lot more. I am investing more of, or I am integrating more of me into my business. So you will be seeing a lot more of me. And if you've got any questions or, things that I can help with, do feel free to reach out. That's what I'm here for. And, have a really great rest of the day. And, just try these things. They might help. So have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Actually, we'll see you a bit later because I've got some educational tips now. That was all about self-development. Now I'm going to be talking about education, but I'll do that a bit later. I've got my my course. I'm doing a webinar with my course this evening, and we are discussing this week. We're discussing all about content creation and content design, which is really great because it's really makes you think about what you're posting on Facebook. And it was really interesting because I was listening to somebody yesterday who was saying, the reason why we've got such a bad rap as marketers online is because a lot of people don't present their opportunities in the right way. So this is a key point that we'll be talking about tonight. If you want to join, just put a comment in the box, and I'll send you the link to the webinar because it'll be really interesting. We've got leaders from Canada and Denmark also joining us for this webinar, so it'll be good. All right, guys. Well, have a great afternoon, and we will thank you for joining me, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye.